Greetings, delicious faithful. This is Nick Edinger for the Brutally Delicious podcast. You know those albums that make you want to bang your head so hard you pass out while smiling like the Cheshire Cat and being driven to break things? This is that type of album. Znelo Lesom by Slovakian black metal unit Ramchat. Znelo Lesom, roughly translated, sounded like a forest, is Ramchat's third full-length album since 2016, and it is brilliant, beautiful, and brilliant. This is a work that enraptures you and carries you along for a journey that is as dark as it is beautiful, with many twists and turns along the way. It is impossible for me to properly describe these 9 songs in the time I have. The guitars and riffs evolve from section to section, and occasionally within a section, as do the vocals. Each vocal is as strong as the next and equally captivating. The bass guitar is fantastic, and the drums. The drums are atypical for a black metal release, but by the second song I understood why they chose to use a more heavy metal drum sound. It is the perfect vehicle to carry the rhythms and melodies they have created. With the bass, they drive you along while never detracting or distracting. From full blasting black metal to groove-laden riffs, this band writes what is needed for each song and each journey, and they are unafraid of what that journey holds. My words do not do Znelo Lesom justice. Suffice to say, you will want to buy a physical copy of this album to pass down to future generations. It is that good.
Ever wonder what a punch from Elton John feels like?
Or how you'd cope with having turned down the chance to be in Nirvana?
Or what signal Keith Richards gives when he wants you to get the hell out of his hotel room?
Fans of Too Much Effing Perspective don't have to wonder, because they've heard these exact stories and a jillion others on our podcast. I'm Alex Hoffman, former tour manager for Radiohead.
And I'm musician and comedy writer Alan Keller. On the TMEP show, we get guests like Nancy Wilson from Heart, Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers, and Modern Family's Julie Bowen to tell us things they may have only shared with their therapist, clergy, or a TMZ stringer.
So join us on Too Much Effing Perspective. That's EFFING Perspective. The only podcast you crank up to 11.